Hi friends, we are at our first house for today. This is 4645 Red Rock. I wanted to start out here in the cul-de-sac just so you could kind of see the cul-de-sac. There's not a ton of extra parking within the cul-de-sac itself because the driveways are a little bit close together. However, this is a 3-car garage, so don't mind this truck here. They're doing some work in the back and doing some sod in the grass and things, so you can get 2 or 3 cars here, 2 or 3 cars in this driveway section, and then it does go off to the left where you can get another car there just in the driveway itself on top of the 3 parking spots that are in the garage. 3 parking spots in the garage. The grass is in really great shape in the front yard. Like I said, they're doing some work in the backyard for sod and I believe a couple of fence posts. So this is the front. It's a really cute neighborhood. Looks very well taken care of around the neighborhood. This is a little covered portion here. This PVC pipe is actually your drain line for your AC. They like to put them in very obvious places. If this is dripping, that means your drain line needs to be cleared out. They've extended this over to have it drip out here instead of drip here. It looks like at one point it was kind of needing to get back cleaned out, and so water was like splashing on the brick. Kind of a view of your side yard. This setback fence line is all your yard. Really nice big trees. We go inside. Little bit of like scuff on the front door, but I don't know if that bothers you or not. Just pointing it out. Oh, and then as soon as you walk in, you're gonna be in. Hi, kitty cat. I did not know there was a cat here. I wouldn't have left the door open like that. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't. Regardless. You have tile entry, and then this is hardwood. Really hard to tell whether it is real hardwood or engineered hardwood, but what I can tell you, it is not laminate or vinyl. It is hardwood. Very nice flooring. There's one little dent right there from the front door getting pushed open. Hey, kitty cat. Very nice, large living room. This is a huge sectional. I know it doesn't look like very many seats, but each seat is like 1.5 seats in width. So this is a very nice, large open space. The TV on the wall here has got to be 85 inches or bigger. Massive. And then this door is going to be your under the stairs storage. And so it goes back pretty far. There's a coat rack there. Lots of additional storage here. They keep their shoes in here, clearly. But a nice big storage area. Stairs going to the left. And then another living space here. Fireplace is gas. This opens up into your kitchen and then dining space on that side. So in theory, I guess you could use that as your informal dining, and this could be, informal living space. And then this large space here could be formal dining, formal living, but it looks like they have 2 kind of informal living rooms set up. But this is another massive TV. It's got to be like 65 inches. It doesn't really appear that large on camera, but in person it's pretty large. I wasn't sure what this was from far, but this is just like a hook for decoration. That's going to be your gas key right there. The depth of this is probably a good foot, so you can get quite a few decorations here. a little bit of popping on the tape and float. This is just a seam right here. It doesn't concern me greatly. This happens pretty often here. It's not jagged, it's not like at an angle where the piece of sheetrock broke. It's just that tape and float tape kind of coming off of the sheetrock, and it's cracked the paint a little bit. Windows are nice, double pane. They have the little latch here on the side so you can open the window, like slide it up and then open it inward so you can clean. I think we've talked about that before in person. Hi, cat. You have another little seam that has come apart right there. Just again, these are, under this corner is a piece of metal, and it's already rounded, and so they put that on the corner, attach the piece of metal to the sheetrock here and the sheetrock here, and so that's just a little piece of tape where that seam of the tape has come up a little. Now into our kitchen, we have ceramic tile, the same as the front entryway, all in the kitchen space, as well as the dining space over here. Lots of cabinets, a ton of great workspace with countertop space and your island on either side. I'm sorry, not your island, your bar on either side. So it doesn't necessarily overhang a ton. I don't know if you can see right there. It's maybe about 6 inches or so, but you could utilize this as seating if you'd like on both sides. Microwave is not built in, so that one's not going to convey with the home. You probably don't even want that one. I use microwave when microwaves are like maybe $100 or so. But I do think that there's plenty of space here to have a microwave. This is not vented out through the outside. It's just additional storage. So I usually like to point that out. A lot of outlets though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be another one back there, which would be 5, 6. And then on this side with the fridge and stove would be 7. And the fridge is set back. It's actually wide enough here. If you wanted to do the counter depth fridge, it's probably wide enough, and then it would just be like right there. I prefer a larger fridge. The counter depth to me don't seem as big. Pantry right here. Decent sized pantry. And then let's see the cabinets. Yeah, they're in really good shape. They don't, wiggle side to side. So, seem to be in really good shape. I am going to pause this. We're already almost at 9 minutes and start another video.